it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm YouTube famous now. I'm not going anywhere, and so is this bitch. So anyway, I was not gonna make a third video. So many people are like, you post so many videos. Get over it. I love making videos. I love interacting with you guys. It's so much fun. I love it so much. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's like when people start scrapbooking, you know? And it's like, they start with like one scrapbook and they like put a picture and then they like put like some pretties. And then like a year later, it's like they're manic and they're at Michael and they're like, oh my God, I have to buy this, I have to buy that, I have to have the borders and I have to have this. And why don't they have the flowered borders? And it's like they're obsessed with scrapbooking. And then all of a sudden it's like, they don't just have like, you know, like an old like Macy's bag that they keep their stuff in. It's like they have a whole room and then like the basement becomes a scrapbooking thing. And they have scrapbooking groups and all this kind of stuff. And that's what it is for me. That's what YouTube is for me, scrapbooking. So get over it. But anyway, it's so funny because I either get like, okay, so if I get 10 comments about how many videos I make, I either get like, 9 comments that will be like, oh my God, I love that you post so many videos. And I wish you had posted another one, or I should have saved this for the morning or whatever. And then I'll get the one that'll be like, ooh, you post too many videos. Move it, right? Let me tell you who loves my videos. Trisha Paytas. Shane Dawson, Charles Gross. I love Charles. But anyway, last night, I've already talked about this on here, but oh my God, Trisha Paytas literally put like 5 snaps out. I was like, is that the garage door? Is my husband home? Put out like 5 snaps watching my videos, and she put, oh my God, I'm obsessed with him. I love her so much. Like, I love her so much. So many people are like, you are like the male Trisha Paytas. It was funny because I was watching It's Aaron's videos, and he was like, somebody said I was like the male version of Trisha Paytas. What? No, baby, it's right here. I'm the male version of Trisha Paytas all day long. She knows it. I know it. Look, pink trucker hat that says dad. So I'm trying to like get it to work. So like, you know, I am not a flat build person. Like, I have to have my hat, like seriously, like I was a trucker in another life. I know I drove the big rig in heaven. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so the second song, okay, my album is coming out, Dad, available on iTunes. Okay, it's gonna be like me. Like this. But anyway, I think I'm gonna be in a tux with like the tie loose, though, the bow tie loose. And then I'm gonna have like a pink trucker hat that says dad, and I'll be like this. But anyway, maybe all these hot guys behind me. And then there'll be music videos. I can't wait. But anyway, so the first song is called Dad, of course. I mean, come on. And then the second song, are you ready, is gonna be called The Iconics, okay? Because it's me, Charles, Shane, and Trisha, The Iconics. Okay, so the second song is gonna be called The Iconics. The third song on you guys think I'm lying. Like, when I have 10 tracks for this album, when I have come up with 10 tracks on this channel for this, the album's coming out, okay? I've already started singing it in my car. Hear me, the homophobe. That will not be one of my tracks because I just don't even want that on my album, okay? But I might put redneck gay, he's gay all day. Anyway, who wants to hear all that? Not me. But, so, I do kind of like that though. Redneck gay, he's gay all day. Obsessed with Shane and Trisha Paytas. That was kind of good. I kind of like that. But anyway, so I'm not really a country singer, even though I do listen to some country music. Oh my God, did you see so many people went and saw Dolly Parton in Los Angeles? Trisha Paytas went, Candace Cain went. Candace Cain was like sitting in her limo and she was like, just left Dolly. I was like, oh my God, I would faint a million faints if I met Candace Cain. So if you don't know, I love drag, okay, hands down. I have loved Candace Cain ever since she won Miss Continental in Chicago years and years ago. And if you think you know drag and you don't know what Miss Continental is, Labor Day weekend, Labor Day weekend in Chicago at the Baton, oh my God, Candace Cain is a Miss Continental. Erica Andrews, Roxy Andrews' mother, was Miss Continental. So many people that I love were Miss Continentals. Oh my God. Erica Norrell. Who else was a Miss Continental? Dominic Chappelle. Who else was a Miss Continental? Who's the one that did the, she did the, oh, you guys are like, why are you talking about this so much? Like, because I love it so much. Who's the one that did the 212 song? Oh, what is her name? Colby. Oh, somebody knows who I'm talking about. Something Colby. I love her. She's like hands down my favorite drag queen of life right now. Well, I mean, I don't even call Candace Cain a drag queen anymore, even though she does show up for Miss Continental every year. Well, most years she shows up, but I love her. And Mimi Marks. Oh my God, Mimi Marks. And she was even in that I Am Kate. Did you see that when Candace Cain brought her? I have loved Mimi Marks for so many years. There's so many drag queens that I love. It doesn't even really matter. So anyway, I know my friend Nate is watching these videos because he started watching them yesterday. Nate is like danced with drag queens around the world. So anyway, I should give a little I was going to give a little local shout out to a little drag queen in Indianapolis, but I don't know anybody here right now. So anyway, yeah. So Alana Steele's from Indianapolis, and Alana Steele has devoted her entire life to drag, and she's an amazing drag performer, and I love her so much. So if you are in Indianapolis, look up Alana Steele, look her up on Facebook. I can't remember what the bar is called that she plays at, but that she performs at, but she's amazing. I love Alana Steele all day long. So anyway, let's get to something else, because that is totally boring. So what do you want to talk about? Oh my God, the fact that Trisha Paytas was snapping about me last night, or about the fact that Shane Dawson tweeted out to Tyler Oakley, you need to tweet Peter Mon, Woof Daddy, it would make his day. But let me just tell you, I've talked about that in all 3 videos today, and he still hasn't done it, and I looked, and he's tweeted out a lot today. So I don't think it's going to happen, you guys. It's going to happen. It's just not going to happen today. And what it really said to me was that to Tyler Oakley, Shane Dawson is irrelevant. I was like, seriously? Like, Tyler Oakley doesn't give a shit what Shane Dawson says? I thought he'd get right on it. I thought for sure I'd wake up this morning and Woof Daddy would be right there from Tyler and Corey Cole. Corey Cole, so, oh my God. I'm just saying. But anyway, so I was so excited. It's been so much fun. But let me just tell you about my life last night and all that happened. So, my friend Tanya and I had to go pick up her son with her last night at 4:30 in the morning. And we always have to pick up people at the airport at like 4 or 5 in the morning. And we love it so much, right? So the Indianapolis airport is gorgeous, but it's out in the middle of nowhere. We live like 45 minutes from there. So she's like, well, pick me up early so we can stop at the gas station. Okay, so my friend Tanya has this gas station by the airport. I mean, I don't even know what it is, like a Speedway. It's like nothing fancy, right? And so she's like, let's go there because they have the best hot dogs in the world. The best hot dogs in the world. It's this airport Speedway. You're not even at the airport. You're like at the gas station right before you get to the airport, right? So we pull in there. She's like, I'm so hungry. And then we go inside. She's like, I don't know that I want a hot dog. And they didn't have any hot dogs. Their jumbo hot dogs were still heating up. I hate that one. I mean, I don't eat hot dogs at gas stations often anyway, so don't judge me because I don't. I'm a little bit of a more fine eater than that. I mean, seriously, like Taco Bell. But no. But anyway, so we're sitting there, and before we got there, it was so funny because we were driving there, and she goes, what are we listening to? And I go, I'm kind of right now really obsessed with the Barbra Streisand Sirius channel. She's like, you've never once in your entire life mentioned that you like Barbra Streisand. I go, well, I really don't really care for Barbra Streisand, but like there's something about listening to her music late at night that just seems like Manhattan or seems dreamy or like Christmas in Manhattan or something. She goes, it's because you watch that movie Prince of Tides that she was in and she was a psychiatrist in Manhattan. I go, well, maybe. And I go, do you like her music? She goes, no, I can't stand it. She goes, I mean, she has the voice of an angel. She goes, but that nose, she goes, I mean, you can never fix that nose. And I was like, oh my God, I've got to talk about that in my video. She goes, don't you dare put that in your video. People will come for us. I go, people will come for us about Barbra Streisand's nose. She goes, well, like I said, she sings like an angel, but you can't have it all. So she goes, listen, she goes, back in the day when, because Tanya doesn't drink either. And she goes, back in the day when I used to drink, she goes, I was on my best friend's houseboat and we were drunk as skunks. And she goes, she had a record player. And I go, a record player? She goes, yeah, she had a record player on this houseboat. I go, a record player on a houseboat? She goes, just listen to the story. I go, okay. So she had a record player on this houseboat. She kept on playing this same sad-ass Barbra Streisand record all day long, all day long. She goes, finally, she goes, I went in there and she goes, I took that record. She goes, I took it off the record player, broke it in half and threw it overboard. I said, you did not. She goes, like I said, voice of an angel. She goes, but you can't have it all. So then we're sitting there and we're getting ready to go in. And we're just kind of talking. We had like this moment of silence while we're just sitting in the car before we went into the gas station. Do you guys ever have those with your friends? We're just like sitting there. And no lie, this guy walks by and he's like, probably 60, overweight, and he's got literally from head to toe on like a train conductor's outfit. I don't know what he was doing out in the middle of nowhere by this airport at 4 o'clock in the morning, but all of a sudden we're just sitting there like this. No lie, this is exactly how it is, okay? And Tanya and I, at the split exact second, go, choo-choo, and he turns and looks at us. This is totally my life, right? I mean, totally, totally my life. So then we went inside and we both got, oh, they didn't have hot dogs. I was real put out by that. But they had summer sausage. Like, that is so weird, right? And taquitos. Like, I don't even know what a taquito is. I don't want to know what a taquito is, but I do like Taco Bell, like I said. But anyway, so we get these like summer sausages that have pepper jack cheese, and I was like, I don't really care for pepper jack cheese anymore. She's like, I don't either, but you got me hooked on that Havarti. I go, oh, I love that Havarti all day long. My mother loved that Havarti cheese. It's real expensive though, and she's like, I need to get all that cheese out of my house. I'm going on a diet. This is us in the car eating hot dogs, okay? Well, summer sausages, but anyway, in a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos and Fountain Pops, and we're sitting there eating it, right? fatties of the world. We're sitting there eating it. She goes, I got to get all that cheese out of my house. And I go, yeah, me too. And she goes, because I'm starting my diet tomorrow. I was like, me too. We started laughing. I said, baby, we say that all the time, that we're starting our diet tomorrow. Here we are eating some jumbo summer sausages up in the gas station parking lot. And then this guy, I had left, like I had sat down on the curb outside because I said, let's just sit outside like a picnic. She goes, okay. So we sat down there and it was real cold. And I go, oh, no, I'm sitting in my car. So I couldn't grab all my stuff. So I had one hot dog and I took it with me into the car and I was sitting in there. And so she's standing outside getting in and this guy drove off. He goes, hey, you forgot your hot dog? And she goes, oh, thanks. And she like bent down to get it. My friend Tanya is so funny. When she bent down, he goes, well, maybe you already had one or you want one. She looked at me and she's like, we need to get out of here now. I was like, I know, girl. But anyway, so yeah, it was fun. And then we picked up her son from the airport and the whole way home, she's like so funny. It's like, so he has a girlfriend, and let's just say her name is Judy, because I want to put her out in the universe like that. So he was like the whole way home. Her son is so cool. I have known him since he was 4 years old. I adore him. And is that right? 4 years. We've known each other 20. We've been friends for 20. Yeah, he's 24. So anyway, so we're sitting there and we're talking in the car on the way home. But like every question she asks him like in reference to his girlfriend Judy, right? So she wouldn't say like, so did you have fun in San Diego? She'd say, did Judy have fun in San Diego? So finally I'm like, girl, why are you asking him like all these questions in reference to his girlfriend? She's like, well, and she's sitting in the back seat. I'm like, you are so funny. So anyway, and then we got started talking about that 60 Days In. Do you guys watch that 60 Days In? Well, first of all, let me just tell you about 60 Days In. It takes place in Clark County, Indiana, which is literally 2 hours from where I live. I have never seen in my entire life so much collective white trash that would scare the shit out of me, except for on that show. Like, I would not make it a day. You want to talk about 60 Days In? I wouldn't make it a day in on that show, right? I'd be like at that door being like, let me out! Let me out! I couldn't do it, you guys. And listen, I got a little bit of a history on me, a little bit of some incarceration. I've done my time in county, okay? But I could not do that county. That county is some scary ass shit. So we're talking about it, and it's so funny, and she's like, we're watching this, and she's like, so she's like 4 episodes behind me, and I said, have you seen that Mona Lisa woman? She's like, they need to keep her. She's crazy. Do you guys like just drive around and talk with your friends? Oh my God, somebody Snapchatted me out last night. I meant to write your name down. I'm sorry, so I could give you a shout out. But this girl shouted at me and she's like, me and my best friend, we drive around all the time too and drink fountain cokes. And she's like, but I smoke cigarettes and blah, 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 whatever. And I was like, girl, it's so much fun. Like, it is. I just love driving around the cars. Talking with my friend Tanya and drinking fountain pops and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, it is what it is. I mean, that's Indiana. That's what Indiana is. And waiting on my phone like this for Tyler, Oakley, Shane Dawson, and Trisha Paytas to tweet me something. Every time she does, she makes my day. I love it so much. People are like, I can't wait till you meet her. Like, I know Trisha Paytas is like so down normal. Like, listen, she doesn't even know it yet. We're gonna be best friends. When I move to Los Angeles, or when she moves to Miami with us, I mean, listen, it's going to be every night. We're going to just sit there and kiki it up and watch movies and comment and just laugh our asses off and vlog. It's going to be the most fantastic life in the entire world. And I'm going to make her wear a hat that says Dad, like me. So get over it, Trisha. I love her so much. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.